Good morning, everyone, on this really nice sunny morning that will not last. But regardless, hey, it's now the month of May. April is gone. April ended on a very wet month note, I guess you would say. And so we'll see how is May going to start off. Well, it looks like it'll start off a little damp. Maybe some warm weather coming as we head more towards the middle of next week. We'll have to see. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's take a look to see what we have for our summary for this week. It's going to be chilly much of the week. Yes, milder this weekend, much nicer. This weekend coming up will be a complete contrast to what we just had, basically. Um, Perhaps some mid month warmth. We'll have to see. Some are talking about it. I'm not convinced of it yet. Could be just in and out real quick, but I don't know yet. Anyway. Low 50s for highs today. Possibly mid 50s if it takes long enough. It takes a little longer for the clouds to develop. We'll have to see, but it's still probably lower 50s. Mid 40s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Just plain raw days. Partly sunny, particularly this morning will be the most sunshine. Tuesday probably pretty cloudy almost all day. Wednesday kind of a little bit of sun in there, but showers will be likely all 3 days, especially this afternoon, evening. And then Tuesday, pretty widespread, and Wednesday, not quite as widespread, but again, it'll definitely be wet those days. And then we can look at this: 50s on Thursday, perhaps a shower, 60 Friday, 65 Saturday, 70 on Sunday, then 70s Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly next week. But we'll get into that to see whether or not maybe that could happen or why it might not happen. All right, here we go. The satellite picture. And what you can see here very clearly is this is our big, you almost look like a big comma shape here. I mean, this is our big storm system here. That's why it's bringing the winds. You can see it actually wraps around like this, the front. Really big upper level system. But you notice in our area right in here, we got some clear skies right now, but there's a lot of clouds to the west. They will be developing. This is an upper level low. And what's happening is that right now it's clear because the clouds dried up. But what will happen is the sun comes up, it warms up a little bit, and boom, clouds will redevelop because of instability. So, and that'll produce some more showers. All right, here we go. You can see there's quite a bit of activity going on out west underneath this comma shape out here. All this moisture up in here, and of course for us, nothing right now, but there will be some developing this afternoon and especially for Tuesday. And then we can see here that system here is off, just a lot of wind. Yes, there is snow on the backside in Michigan. Look at some of the webcams. You can see that the ground is even white and everything like this. Glad we're not going to be seeing that. Some of the mountains to the northwest Pennsylvania could see some snow, especially tonight and Tuesday, but we'll have to see. Probably won't mount a whole lot, but it doesn't take that much to create some problems this time of year with leaves on the trees. And then you can see tomorrow, once again, that low is just sitting there. Lots of wind out to the west. Breezy again tomorrow. Cool. Scattered showers will be developing around again. This is on Wednesday. Still lots of, clouds, some partial sun. Still will be some showers all over the place. Again, not a pleasant day. Again, it'll still be quite chilly. But by Thursday, still could be a stray shower. The system, as you can see, has now come from over us, is now departing to our south and east, or east southeast, I guess. And you can see that we're beginning to less wind, and so we're beginning to warm up gradually. On Friday again, we're still a kind of a trough position here, but obviously things are definitely getting better. And you can see that there's a bit of activity out in here. We'll have to see how this all develops. And then by Saturday, you can see again, there's a boundary here, and you can see that we're starting to warm up. High pressure, which is right up in here, is controlling our weather, but it still has a more northerly flow, so it's keeping us a little cool yet. We'll have to see. And then by Thursday, excuse Thursday. Wow, I'm really jumping here. By Sunday, you can see once again that high pressure still controls nice ridge up and down here. I mean, this is a favorable, beautiful pattern. Cool, nice blue skies, a few puffy clouds around, but Sunday probably be the most beautiful day on that. Monday, same type of thing. But as a high pressure actually kind of moves to our south, it kind of develops, and we begin to get a little bit of a return flow, which means some milder weather. And then by Tuesday, we'll have to watch and see as all this disturbed weather out here develops and what may be happening. Could it bring a frontal system through? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that will attempt to come through. It may not make it totally through our area. That is a possibility. Because what could happen is that you could end up with a troughiness that actually the system stays out here. If it stays out here, we get more and more ridging here in the east. and you get more chance to pump things up into the 70s, possibly even into the 80s for the middle portion of next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not sure if that's going to happen though. Some models are saying it will, some are saying that it won't. My suspicion is that as I get rid of some of these, is that what's going to happen is that you probably will have some kind of a storm system out here. I agree, but a piece of it will come east and it'll knock this ridge down a little bit. And so we will see temperatures into the, in the 70s, lower to middle 70s, but then you have some rain, so forth. That's just my feeling at this point. But again, we'll work that out as we get closer to next weekend. All right, so what do we have temperature wise? Here we go. Uh, they're showing 40s here. I think we'll get into the 50s today because of the start. The cold air didn't come in as strongly as it usually the models say, because normally they're too quick anyway. So I would say temperatures getting into the lower, possibly mid 50s with enough sunshine, but definitely in the lower 50s. Tuesday, tomorrow, 40s, just a raw day. Wednesday, same thing, 40s, raw day. Could be near 50 if you get enough sunshine, but again, it's pretty much a raw day as well for this time of year. And then you see on Thursday, we start to warm up into the 50s. By Friday, I think we're actually into the middle 50s to near 60. I think actually, again, I think this is a little too cool. Then we look at here, I think that on Saturday, we're in the 60s on Saturday. I think actually we will get much higher than what this model. This model is actually a little cool. And then, and okay, some reason I did not have. Oh, there we go. I had my things messed up there. 70 on Sunday, and this is actually on Monday. We're looking at temperatures into the 70s, and then we can see possibly Tuesday in the 70s. But again, this model is indicating, as you can see here, a little cool, that there's actually some weather, some like rain, precipitation with a piece of the western like trough coming east. And so I think that will happen is that piece of energy will come across, and I do think this is a more accurate. And by Wednesday, again, you can see temperatures again into the lower 70s. So that's basically what you see in the summary, what's happening. If you're looking for a lot of big time summer weather, we're just not seeing that. It'll be cool this week, but gradually getting better towards next weekend. All right. Hey, have a great day. That's the only weather we have to talk about, and enjoy it, and God bless.